Hello everyone, I'm BubbleBuoy and welcome to the Playful Pond. How are we all doing today? I see we have several people in the chat already. Hi! Oh, we had Raccoon and Drago and Jazzy, AP Gamers with us. I've missed you too, Jazzy. Making Trumpkin? What's making? I am intrigued and confused by making Trumpkin. Oh, we have Trolled over on YouTube too. Hello. Why did you say that, Drago? Trump's face on a pumpkin. Right. Okay. I'm now understanding a bit better. Oh no, headaches aren't good. Great. Of course, I am fairly familiar to headaches myself. Thankfully, I've not had any today, but they have been much more frequent occurrence the past little bit than I'd really like them to be. What is WSP? Trolled is typed to WSP. I don't know this abbreviation. Do I need to Google this? Wait, I missed the holidays. Oh, all right. You're back at school. We're back at school. Oh, you never know how important something is until you lose it. Yes. Oh, your headaches are at least light headaches. Mine vary. It depends on the day. Oh, what's up? It's what's right. Okay. Okay, that shall hopefully be catalogued in brain for future. There is a handful of abbreviations that I don't know, and I think that's just down to I struggle with writing in the first place, and people started throwing abbreviations at it. But not much has been going on. I've spent most of my day editing videos. We do at least have another video launching Saturday morning. That is for a game called Pondlings that I'm excited for you to see. I had to, as soon as I found out this game existed, I had to sit down and play it. So there is a little video of that that's coming up on that is coming out on Saturday. What game are you going to? We're playing Blueprints. I think it's called Blueprints. But yeah, I think I've mostly been doing stuff with games the past couple of days. Where is the sound? I forgot to turn on the sound. There we go. We can hear the game now. This is mostly just background music. Aside from the Fortune Teller Dude. Fortune Teller Dude's the only place that I recall hearing voices. Your free time's pretty much evaporate. Well, school would do that to you. School would do that to you. Oh yeah, this is such a detailed game. No, what? Tab. Tab is the button I'm going for. Wait, what do you mean you forgot to turn on your arm? Oh yeah, I just forgot to turn on my arm. Why are we turning on arm? Why is it capable of turning on your arm? I don't know if I'm going to get anything with this blessing at all. Just forget. Okay. I can forget. Oh, it's not that bad right now, but I know I will have little free times when exams get closer. Oh, yes. Trolled forgot to turn off their ADHD. I know, it's really handy when we can turn off the ADHD. Such a handy thing to be able to turn off. Oh gosh, do I want the shelter or do I want the tool shed? These are both really helpful places. You got your first money from school. Oh, that's great. That's gonna help out with all sorts of stuff. It was €15. Jazzy, you can turn off your ADHD. I believe that's done with medication. It from my understanding, it seems to just kind of like turn off from how I hear people talking about being on medication. It's sort of like, this is how my brain was supposed to work? Why couldn't it have always done this? Oh, APK, the good news is that I don't need a part-time job, but at the same time, I really want to have the best grade as possible, so I'll have a lot of study. You DM'd the project. Oh my god, I'm seeing this project. Drago, what have you sent me? Oh my goodness. That is really good. It's cursed, but that's really good. That's really good. I wasn't expecting to see such a well-crafted... such a well-crafted Trumpkin. I am the greatest pumpkin. Yes, the greatest pumpkin. I'm getting all sorts of stuff thrown at me right now. Who's throwing stuff? It's not telling me who's throwing things. Oh, jeez. I'm getting noises as if people are redeeming stuff, but the fact that there's just a pie in my face right now. There we go. Why are you throwing stuff at... I don't know. I don't even know who's throwing stuff at me. Somebody's throwing stuff at me, but I don't know. I don't even know who's throwing things at me. Did you just get hit with a ball? Yeah, I'm getting hit by many things. I think there's a ball, there's an apple, there's the pie. There's a little cat thing, there's chicken. They're not chicken, well, they're dino nuggets. I suppose they are also chicken. Don't look at me. Honestly, I've been struggling to find a way to get the VNAN stuff set up to also work on YouTube. It's not even me, even though my name is trolled. I know. Oh, gee, that was Snowball. Snowball's getting thrown at me. Jeez. What's going on? Okay, why is my activity feed not working? But if I go on to OBS's chat thing that only tells me about Twitch's chat, it's Raccoon throwing all this stuff at me. But for some reason, I'm not seeing this on any of the other things. I have to put my points somewhere. Yeah, right. I think I'm going to go with this shed. Stop throwing me. Oh, gosh. Right. Okay. Beepy beep's good. The beepy beep is good. Stop throwing me at him. Is there a trolled face getting thrown at me too? Oh. Well, another reason for my lack of free time is learning Japanese, since I'm spending several hours every day. That's a good reason to have like your time taken up, though. Like, that's a valuable skill. Learning a second language or additional language is always a useful skill. So not that I'm regretting it. I'm starting to really love Japanese, but it does mean less time for other hobbies like Silksong. Yes, I have noticed. I used to do so much my crochet. I'm getting headpats now. Oh, jeez. Wait, what? Drago, did you just start a hype train? What the heck? What just happened? I'm on a level 2 hype train. This is... What's going on? Oh gosh, so much stuff is happening. And my activity feed isn't behaving. Damn. How do I refresh the, let's just turn off that and re-thingy the dock. Because it would be nice if my activity feed actually told me what was going on. There we go. Now I can see. It's fixed. We all love Drago in this household. No, that's everybody else hydrating me, trolled. If Twitch decides to throw a hydrate at me, I get water squirted in my face. I've been subbed for way longer. You have. Oh, jeez. Hopefully soon I'll be able to, yes, naturally convert time spent on hobbies into... Oh, yeah, you could just do those. Jeez. What was that? Noises. So many noises. My dirty mind is too dirty for that water. Your Twitch broke! Jeez. Matt, was all of that drag? Is this just going to be a big thank you to Drago? I think this is just a big thank you to Drago. Right, no, let's resume this day. Oh man. Thanks to oh gosh, so much happened. There's so many noises, so many notifications. It seems to have chilled out now. Damn, I can't watch the seahorse, man. You're getting tortured. Kind of. Gosh, my brain is struggling to process all the kindness there. and Drago's broke his Twitch, so he can't watch the seahorse man anymore. Oh yes, I am indeed. I am indeed getting gifts. Why do I keep hitting my spacebar as if I can jump in this game? Oh yes, the gifts are wonderful. Drago is a delight. He is always so kind. I should start actually exploring this house. Wait, AP Gamer, can't you get a very legit... the textbook. The textbook. The £50 of the textbook. But yes, spending that much on there is a lot. What do I want to get first? Let's get the spare room out of the way. Wait. There we go. For some reason my chat isn't scrolling. Drago says he loves supporting you. Oh, he definitely shows that, and then I get told off whenever I support him. Drago. Yeah. Drago's a good friend though. We've been hanging out on streams and stuff, and like play games together quite a bit. Wait, say this please. W Drago. There we go. Troll says W Drago. Right. I'm not getting much in here. Yeah, he's a massive hypocrite. He is. I get told off for supporting him, and yet he comes in here and just gives me like 5 gifted subs in one sitting. I wish I could support you, but I don't have Twitch. Don't worry about it. Watching on YouTube, it helps. Because I'm like, the more that's watched on YouTube, the more that gets thrown out to people. Because if we get far enough on YouTube, then I can also be monetized over there. But I don't know. Does YouTube have ads on non-monetized streams? Oh, wait, Raccoon. I would support you as well, but broke AF. Oh, that's the thing. You don't have to throw money. Just simply being here and watching is enough. I mean, like, at least on the Twitch side of things, I get, like, a little money from just you existing on here with me. Is like the true. Wait, you can indeed throw virtual stuff. Yes. Oh, I did set up that bit reward for throwing a hell of a lot at me at once. Oh, what was that sound? Raccoon, what are you throwing throwing at me now? I don't even know what that was. How many bits? I think it's 100 bits. It doesn't give ads. Right, so that's at least the benefit to people watching on YouTube right now. They don't have to worry about the ads. Stop throwing coconuts at my boy. I love how Jazzy's just sitting here trying to defend me. Is that... Wait. Oh, wait, there's a cookie in... Oh, gosh, I need to plug the hands. I don't have my hand tracking on. Let's fix that. I have a cookie in my hand. Or a pancake. I have food. Somebody has given me food. Raccoon has given me food. I have spotted the food. Right. As soon as my tracking kicks in. There we go. Yes, cookie. Cookie. I have cookie. Yum. There we go. I'm being gifted cookies too. I need to start getting keys. I should hopefully have the other food items set up. Wait, I will throw coconuts back like in Stardew Valley. No, I don't want to get married. We just throw the thing. Let's go the corridor. I thought, honestly, with the angle it was sitting at, I can understand why you thought it was a lemon, because it wasn't until I turned the thing around that you could see that it was a cookie. Wait, to summarize, I hate person. I don't know what word you were trying to spell before person. Hallway. The hallway gives me a key. There is my key. I don't know if that's have or hate person. Yes. I need to make decisions. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, also, the thing I had to buy text for my meth lab sucks according to what I've seen about it. Oh no, that's not great. Oh, Pearson is a publishing company. Right. Okay, that's making a bit more. I thought it was unintentionally misspelled person, and that it wasn't Pearson. Okay, Pearson. That's going to confuse me. Right, how many stars do I have right now? Oh, today is not going to be a good day in this game. Many dead ends. My dyslexic Ash trying to remain family friendly, ready to misspell correctly. Yes. Oh, wait. Trolled. I tried to search you up, but all I could remember was pond. So I was trying to remember for the past 1 to 2 hours, but then I eventually remembered and saw you were going live soon. So you just needed to wait on the notification. Is actually, you just need to wait. I mean, like, fair. I think there's like a few channels that have pond in their name, which, if that's all you can remember, isn't the best if you're trying to find a specific one. Oh god, AP Gamer. Instead of engineering, I should have done something easy like medicine. Yes, medicine. So much easier than engineering. I don't have any gems. I have no choice but to go to the guest room. There is something here. My first gem. Well, now I'm getting a whole bunch of dead ends. Or law. Oh, yep. You just let it all out. I need it. I need to just get through here. I want to get to the rooms. There's so much going on. I found a fortune teller dude that gave me so much. It's coming out. I think I'm just perpetually stuck with this game. It's so much just repeating myself, but it's also a lot of RNG. Drago fixed it. Restarted your phone. Oh, where on earth am I? I'm not calling it a day. We can at least travel. We can figure out some stuff. Wait, yeah, I can bully him some more. Back to bullying Drago. The vault! There's a vault! I can't get the vault. I wanted the vault. Right, so this is probably going to be a just explore, see what I can get, and then restart the day. Drago just let it off. Oh, wait, APK, today I bullied an 11-year-old child on the internet. It seemed very fun. What? Wait, for legal reasons, this is a joke. Yeah. Package. We'll go in here for package. Order has been placed. Wonderful. Wait, there's a beep beep. Beep beep. The beep beep beep. Beep beep beep. We're stuck now. I made a dad joke that got me blocked in 10 seconds. Oh gosh. No, Drago. Oh, right, call it a day. Yeah, call it. Wait, dang, don't bully. No, it's not cool to bully. Try and make here as like much of a hate-free zone as possible. Yes, this was just a garbage day because I had so many dead ends. Save and continue. We just want to jump into the next day. Give me my next day. Save, continue. How many times do I have to press the button? Wait, of course bullying is really bad and immoral, but it's also extreme. I feel like that depends on the context as to whether or not it's funny or fun. Because I know a few of my friends bully each other. It is somewhat rare when I join in. But that's usually some degree of banter and we're all having a laugh with each other. I should go out to that thingy-bobber again. At least this time if I get the brain. The star place. I have forgotten the name of the star place. If I get that again, then I won't have to worry about dead ends at this point. Wait, Troll is giving a random thing. About a year ago, my girlfriend broke up with me, and guess what? She chose to do after that, become a lesbian. Oh gosh. Wait, you know what? Let's go to the hub. I haven't. Oh! What is just happened? Drago! Raccoon! What? What's happened here? Whoa! I am so confused. I thought this was throw stuff. Do I need to go check the program now? I can check the no graphel. You guys still get to see funky me. Jeez. Where is... Oh my... Oh no, wait. What happened? Well, Raccoon threw some bits at me and it messed with stuff. This will turn off momentarily. There we go. Okay, right. There we go. I figured it out. Right. So 1 bit, anywhere between 1 and 9 bits, throws a bubble at me, or throws 10 bubbles at me. Raccoon just broke the stream. He's letting it all out. Yep. Right. 10 bits is confetti. 50 is negative image, which is just my colors inverted. There is the 100 bits, which is old VHS, which is what you just saw. 150, I spin. 200, rainbow effect. I basically become a rave version of myself. 250, we get a bunch of slime. There's pixelation at 300. I get thrown across the screen for 350. Oh, wait. Wait, BubbleBuoy, very important question. What do you think of the ethnic tension in Fiji? I am unaware of the ethnic tension in Fiji, so I am not educated to answer this question. Oh, jeez! I've just been yeeted. Dude, a slime? Right, okay, to throw the stuff at me, it is actually 1,000 bits. To throw 100 items at me. Am I going to need to write this as a list somewhere for you to just get on command? To just get a command of what does what? Why is Raccoon such a bully? Someone threw me. Somebody, oh jeez, Raccoon, you've threw so many bits at me. Where on earth did all these bits come from all of a sudden? Oh, Matt, right. Anyway, back to the game. It was worth it. It was worth €8. Why did you say that? Why did I say what exactly? I've said a few things since your message popped up. I know there's a bit of a delay, so I don't know. You're so cooked. No. Oh god. Oh no! Wait. Notice of termination. Oh, if I'm going to get people questioning what they can do, I mean, it's either that or they just randomly figure out how many bits does stuff. Bits are kind of expensive. I know at least for the person buying a bit, it's a little bit more than 1 cent for and I just know the US currency because that's what Twitch gives me for information on how much each of the things are. I get 1 cent for every bit given. Wait, I'm cooked. I'm going to be thrown so many times. Indeed. But yeah, given that Twitch will want some degree of cash themselves, so it'll be a little bit more than 1 cent for 1 bit. So you get, yes, I get $4.50 from that. And that'll be why lots of people just have the stuff to encourage encourage people to throw bits at them. And as much as I feel like it would be fun for everybody to be able to just do all this nonsense, I feel like we might get a little too chaotic if all of these are channel point redeems, which is why some of them are linked to bits. It would have been better just sending them money through the Buy Me Coffee. Yeah. It does typically work out better for the streamer if you go through the things like the Ko-fi and stuff, if you want to give money. At least the bits allow me to set up the fun stuff where you can throw me across the screen and dump slime on me. Please don't destroy. Hopefully we don't. I really hope we don't destroy you, Troll. You've been lovely on here. It's like like your name feels like a contradiction because like your name is trolled, but you've been lovely every time you've been on the stream. It doesn't quite make sense, but it's glad to have you here anyway. And be a bully. Yeah, you can be a bully by throwing a whole bunch of stuff at me. The fact that I think the 100 stuff just gets thrown at me with like such speed as well. I should actually read this letter while it's just up on the screen. Right, notice of termination. Dear Mr. Revan, your half-hearted dedication and maintenance of grounds have been greatly appreciated. However, I regret to inform you that your services as a groundskeeper at Mount Holly will no longer be required, effective immediately. This decision has been made after careful consideration and is based upon repeated observations and documented instances of neglect in the performance of your duties. The state of the green rooms in particular have deteriorated significantly over the last few months, which reflects purely on the rest of the staff. You are required to vacate the hovel by the 20th of March, ensuring all tools and equipment belonging to the estate are returned to the tool shed in good condition. Your final wages will be settled promptly upon the completion of these instructions. We thank you for your time and service and wish you all the best in your future endeavours. Anne Babbage, House Manager. There we go. Oh, jeez. Many messages, right? Wait, bits. But biddies, exactly. The biddies are the bits. The bits are more fun. We can do more stuff with them. That poem is yapping. Oh, I mean, it's a notice of termination. It's literally a, hey dude, you're fired. Oh wait, did you hear about, oh wait, no, the 10-year anniversary stream. I knew it was the 10-year anniversary of Undertale, but I didn't realise there was an anniversary stream coming up. Wait, and wait, you just calculated it, and you can still afford 5 monsters, so that's good. Oh gosh, they played a special version of Undertale with lots of extra. Ooh, I might need to have a poke around that. And oh gosh, Jazzy, he's already disabled. Don't make him more disabled. Slow typer, autocorrect and higher fight. Oh, I fight with autocorrect a lot as well. I understand that. That's a whoa. Okay. Wait, there is a video showing all the new stuff from the live on YouTube. Yes. Wait, no, I don't want to be fired. He's super control. Oh, gee, Raccoon is really throwing so much stuff at me. Oh yeah, I'll need to go check it out. No, it's the person getting fired is this Mr. Revan. Jazzy, keep in mind, I set this up. I gave them the power to throw stuff at me. Ban Raccoon. Stop throwing me. I think I've gotten everything I can for here. Oh! Oh, they're another doodad. Indeed, Raccoon did give me the idea. Nightbot, what? I have not seen trolled spamming words or phrases. All the messages have at least been somewhat different. What's going on over there? Do I need to go check YouTube specifically? What on earth? It just got word. Oh gosh, it's the auto dad. It's a moderator bot. The moderator bot is a bit annoying at times. I don't have the stuff to deal with that right now. I'm going to need to mess with that later. honestly, I think mostly I just I just getting headpats. Jazzy's being nice and getting headpats. Oh, a duck was thrown at me. But yeah, I think I just want my bots to, I guess, a bit too many perhaps. Oh, wait, I have food. No. Nom. Nom nom. I'm getting more cookies. But yeah, honestly, like, when it comes to messages, the only thing that I'd rather not have in them is links, and that's just because of the amount of bot accounts out there that just do the whole, hey, you can get free viewers at X, and give you a link website. And that's the main reason the moderator bots exist on here. Please stop spamming the spoon. The stream. Oh, I don't know why. Yeah, I did wonder. It's like, what spoon? We should perhaps chill a little bit on the throwing stuff. We are getting lots of notifications right now. Don't worry that. Yeah, brain. I mean, my brain is starting to struggle because of the amount of noises being thrown at me. Because it's sort of like, oh, what's this? What's this thing? What's going on over here now? Even though it's all pretty much the same thing. Right. Oh, yes. I've just realised there was a care pack redeem. Oh, wait, care pack by Sam. I thought it was Sam that sent it for a second, but no. We've just stated that Sam created the care pack. It was a raccoon giving it. Right, let's actually start looking through stuff. Not me typing and forgetting what I was typing. That one at least doesn't happen to me too often. Geez, I really fought off the Scots with that sentence. The amount of brain power that just went into saying two instead of te. Oh gosh. Raccoon Ocean aftercare. Raccoon's giving care packs. Right. Oh yes, there's package. I can go get the package. Stuff. Sleeping mask and gems. Oh, more headpats. Enjoy a headpats. I think you should. Roblox has never been something I've been particularly interested in playing, and right now, with the whole lawsuits and stuff, I'm unsure if I would be morally okay playing that, at least while that's going on. Perhaps afterward, if they clean up the stuff, or they're shown to be doing nothing wrong. Right now, it feels like everything's a bit too ambiguous on that front for me to just jump into Roblox. Especially given how diverse a thing it is. Oh yeah, yeah. I've heard so much about like just lawsuits going toward Roblox at the moment. It's just like, maybe best to not right now. Wait, I've been playing Adopt Me on Roblox. I feel, given what the lawsuits are about, I feel like that's potentially one of the questionable locations on Roblox. Right. Nook, don't worry about it. See, I've never been particularly fussed on the graphics of a game, so long as the gameplay itself is good, and a lot of the games I've seen on Roblox haven't had the kind of gameplay I want to play, but I know there are hundreds of games on there. I'd rather you not with Roblox, it's too much. Yeah, it's not the graphics, it's the art style. Yeah, because I don't mind blocky stuff. I know it's mostly blocky. I've noticed a few people that don't really play games confuse Roblox and Minecraft with each other. Even though like those are fairly distinctly separate things. Well, that's the thing. I think it's literally just the kids are playing. The kids are playing this like, and they'll either go Roblox or Minecraft. Oh yes, I have steps. I can give steps instead of gems now. Oh gosh. Yeah, hell, I did ask a friend a little while ago if there even was any games that they thought I'd enjoy on Roblox. Oh, sorry, I kind of forgot about the loss. Don't worry about it. I imagine it's easy to... Oh my gosh. What bot did that? What bot did that? It's literally just because you put a dot. You didn't write the amount of times I've had somebody just put a dot in the middle of a sentence by accident and the bot has flagged them. Which bot? I don't even know which bot did it. I think it's quite literally just because of the colon you used in the sentence, even though that is exactly how you should have written that. The bots don't understand what a link is and isn't. The bot needs to have a whitelist for non-domains. I'm not entirely sure how I'd go about that. There is a whitelist, but I don't know how I would whitelist non-domains without, like, individually typing out every goddamn word with a dot. Because the amount of times it's quite literally just been somebody put a dot and then another word and then it's... The bots thought it's a link. What room do I even want to go with it? You know what? Let's go. Let's go this one. Right, so I'm excited for Hollow Knight Zotbo. It's going to be good. Well, I mean, given the whole just raving for Hollow Knight and stuff just now generally, I imagine it probably would be. Is there anything in here? Wait, maybe it can check. It can reach a website and it can... I don't know. Oh, gosh. So I know the two bots that I can add a whitelist to that I have on here is Nightbot and Moobot. There's a third bot on here that is Seribot, but I have no control over Seribot. But Seribot has been really good at getting rid of the bots on here. I'm not entirely sure how best to describe this game. It's some degree of puzzly thing. I'm much confused with what's going on. I just built a house. Every day, house resets. I need to rebuild house. And learn more about our dead uncle who gave us the house in his will. But we're only allowed to keep the house if we find a thing. Wait, I just watched. I don't understand still. Yeah, you've been pretty with us for most of this. Right, let's go to the pantry. Oh yeah, I'm not entirely. I had a few friends recommend this game to me, and it's much like I want to know what on earth's going on too. I have been enjoying this chaos, but I would like some degree of understanding. I want to know some degree of what's going on. I don't understand how we can have a house that keeps resetting itself. Wrong button. Tab. Tab is the button I want to press. You know what garage I could do with some keys? Is there more beepy beep? No, that's all the beepy beep. Wait. There is. Ah, there's a coin on the floor. Wait, how is this how is this house even allowed to build? Exactly. Wait, I'm kind of confused about the decision to make it pay to win 3D FTF, but wait. I think you switched into French at the end there. Wait, but I'm sure it will be great. There we go. You already you already ended there. Because there is no fire escape. No. Well, how do you make a fire escape for a house that's constantly changing? I need directions. I need directions. I love spreading misinformation on the internet. Just just pay to win. Yep. Right, we'll go this way. No way of doing. No, there's no way of doing it. Oh. Right, we're going this way. Oh man, wait. Hollow Knight. Oh, it doesn't exist. Oh, see you soon, trolled. Sledgehammer. Running shoes. I don't have enough for what I want. Well, at least not yet. Maybe someday. To the archives. There is a car siren going on outside. I'm going to double check that it is not my car. I should at least be able to see that out the window. No. Okay. Tis at least not my car. BubbleBuoy has a car. Yes, I have a car. Think about the ocean. Do you think the car gets used often with me swimming about in the ocean? No, how else do I get about the world? No, I get it. If I could walk places, I absolutely would. What is this? What's this? You probably don't live in a bit now. We've done a thing! We did a thing! And public transport sucks in this yes. We found a thing! It did a thing! The foundation is doing stuff! Use a key. I need to get to the foundation. No. I want to go Alright, we're going for the mystery plan because I want to... I hate English. I mean, English isn't particularly intuitive, is it? I mean, the sheer fact that I get confused between the two languages that I apparently speak. It's really bad that I've spent my entire life bilingual, but I only learned that I was bilingual like 2 years ago. So, like, trying to know which one I'm speaking at any given time isn't easy. Wait, anyone here listen to the song Static? It's pretty great and catchy. Right, yes, this way. This way. I don't want to use any more steps than I need to. We're going for the conference room. Funny enough, it has a similar theme to Tenna from Deltarune, but the song released a few weeks before Deltarune. Huh. It's a Hatsune Miku song. Ah. Well, I can't get through there. Use the key. Mystery plan. Oh. Oh no, the Scots has been slowly coming out the entire stream. Jeez. So blue. It's a freezer. It's a walk-in freezer. I can't go that way. I need to get to the foundation. Do I need to wait for the next day? I might need to wait for the next day. I don't want to wait for the next day. There's also a TV time ecstatic voiceover, which is really great. Oh. That hath intrigued. I know it. Love the blue. The blue is a nice colour. This way. Door. Mystery plan. What's here? What is here? Code. There's a thing to get into. This is a new room. What room are we in? Tab. Study. Wait, try pronouncing burglar alarm. If you can. Burglar alarm. Jeez. There's a blueprint. Oh no. Is my capacity to be understood no longer a thing? I might as well use a key here. Oh, and I got a key inside. Burglar alarm. You did it. Wait, I can understand Scottish accent fine, personally. So right, I have one person here that can understand me. Granted, of course, like the fact that I'll be technically flip-flopping between two languages while I'm at it. I just love the leaking Scottish accent. Like part of me has been tempted. Right, I have the Gruffalo written in Scots, and part of me has been tempted that I read that aloud to myself before the stream to try and start the stream with the accent. I have been so tempted to see if that would work, because I know you seem to enjoy it. I can kind of get Scots when I read it, at least, but it sounds very weird. Cursed. Wait, I do it next stream. Just sit and try and read this, because like it's probably the best tool I have to start the stream with this accent. Oh god, Jazzy, I can understand Australians more than British. But I'm sorry, but I don't understand Brittany. Well, the sheer fact that I'll be talking a combination of British English and Scots. So if you struggle with British English, I don't know how much luck you're gonna have with me right now. Right, what on earth is this? There's that car alarm again. Coat cat, wait, oh. I don't know what's going on. Please speak Scottish. Wait, can you understand me better now than you could when Is this so you can understand me better now? Study. Yes. Oh god, you can understand Scots better. I do know that there's a bunch of Scottish content creators whose natural accent comes out a lot more than me, and I have noticed that everybody in their, like a lot of people in their comments really enjoy their accents. At least no, my problem is that I know I'm in a space where the majority of people don't speak Scots. So my brain just automatically defaults to as plain English as physically possible, because I've been doing it for years for the friends of mine that were just barely learning English, let alone Scots. So it helped them out a lot if I could speak clear English instead of the hybrid of Scots and English a lot of Scottish people talk. There is pretty much no Scots representation in media, so people outside Scotland won't understand. Exactly. So because not many people understand that, like there's not much representation. I know. Hell, the amount of times that there is any real representation for a Scot with an actual Scottish accent or speaking some degree of Scots, it's usually played off as, ha ha, I can't understand what you're saying. Or that nobody can understand what they're saying. Because I know there's a character in Brave, I have forgotten his name unfortunately, but one of the suitors, he's actually talking Scots. The sheer fact I can watch that and I'll understand every word he's saying, but anybody outside of Scotland listening to him doesn't understand a word of it. Wait, I couldn't understand Scots at all when I mean, if you're going to be immersed in the language, it's a lot harder to not learn it over time. You might not understand it initially, but the more you're around it, the more you're going to understand. And I could already understand English pretty well. I was just thrown off by the Scottish accent. That's the thing. It's not just the Scottish accent. The amount of people around here that don't realise they're speaking two separate languages. The sheer fact that of course, we're probably now at a point that I'll just start using Scots words instead when Brain decides that that's what we're doing. But the fact I've already had a part of the stream where I've tried to withhold an actual Scots word in favour of the English one. I should learn. Scots is a great language. I've been trying to understand where the difference between Scots and English is. So as much as I can speak Scots, I've been somewhat learning it myself to just know, like, okay, when am I speaking Scots and when am I speaking English? It's not great that I can't tell the difference. Your brain just used Britain and Scots accent in one sentence. See, my brain's weird. Wales is very rarely mentioned. Thankfully my 13-year-old brain picked it up pretty. Yeah, especially if you know English beforehand, it helps. Weird brain is good brain. Oh, jazzy. My Spanish accent comes out more than my default American, but then my inner black comes out and I do my black accent. That must be fun, having 3 separate accents that you switch between. When I think about it, I don't know any Welsh city outside of Cardiff. The only other one I know is the really long one with the really hard to pronounce name, which I am not attempting to say while this is my voice. Even Northern Ireland. Oh yeah, I think it's just like Belfast, I know from Ireland. Well, there's a city with a really long name. I don't think you can. There's a city with a really long name. There's a Welsh guy on TikTok that I follow, and he will just like periodically remind everybody how that is pronounced, because everyone's like, dude, you're from there. How do we say it? Say the word. Say the place. We want to hear you say the place. Right. I don't know if it's possible with so little time left, but I need to remember and ask Anne if we can commission new artwork for all of the rooms in the house. We need them produced in sets of 2, a pair for each room. Honestly, I have no idea what I'm thinking. am likely delusional to think this can be pulled off by Thursday. I do not know any Gaelic, unfortunately. There is only there's pretty much only a corner of Scotland that's native language is Gaelic, and none of the schools or anything in my local area taught Gaelic. Although I do believe the Scottish government is trying to encourage more schools to teach Gaelic, so as the language doesn't die out. Because it's literally just like the northwest of Scotland speaks Gaelic, if I'm remembering correctly. There is an entire BBC channel dedicated to those that only speak Gaelic. And I only know this because I went on holiday up there and found that TV channel. And you're like, oh, what's this? Oh gosh, Raccoon found the name. I'm not trying to pronounce that city as well. Yeah, all I could remember was the go. That's all I could remember from it off the top of my head, was literally just that last couple of syllables. I wish I knew Gaelic, but the fact that I struggle with reading and stuff in the first place, I would need a teacher. I would need a teacher to be able to sit and like actually properly work with me, and I don't know if I'd be able to get that. I'm not entirely sure I'd ever be able to get that, let alone in the near future. I can relate to Welsh people and weird city names. I do wonder what on earth this is. Wait. 44 letters in the message? Unused paintings? Oh, jeez. Right, well, I did get the extra room. Right, we're calling it a day. Well, the smaller villages and towns, the big cities, the big cities typically have easy names, although I have found a lot of Americans really struggle to say Edinburgh. Which I personally don't understand. Or Glasgow. I've heard a few not pronounce Glasgow properly. Wait, in Latvia, we have small towns translating to English and cats in those names. Like Brunzit and Wrexham, most French people cannot pronounce it. I know there are quite a few places in Scotland that if you were just reading it, it's difficult to figure out how it's pronounced if you're not familiar with how Scots form words. Like Skye. The town of Skye is always... That was always one that threw me off. Wait, Edinburgh isn't hard to pronounce, but the pronunciation isn't obvious. Yeah, I've always noticed it. Americans typically make the word sounds a lot harsher than the Scots would, and I've not even heard the English make it as hard to sounding as Americans do. Let's go to our little shed. I will not even try to pronounce because my English is ass. Or loch. Loch is a really common one for me to hear incorrectly. And I assume that's just because everybody's reading it and they've not actually heard it before. Of course, it hurts every time I hear somebody call a loch a lock. It's like it doesn't have a hard... It doesn't have a hard end. They're making the end sound so much harder than it actually is. Right, we're going to go with the shrine. Whatever cash I have at the end of the day, I'll get thrown in there. Although I really like saying the word loch. I think because of just how it's supposed to be pronounced. Do you spell loch? No. Loch, let's throw loch in the chat. Loch. Yeah. Loch. No, we're not calling it. Jeez, we're on day 28. I do like that I can just type in this thing. Where is the C pronounced? The CH. The CH is the loch. The C is a much more softer sounding letter within Scots. And loch is literally just the Scots word for lake. It's kind of like, I'm not familiar enough with German to know. But no, like, hell, I know French has a whole bunch of silent letters. The CH pronounced like that too, yeah. Oh, gee, my brain's really just flip-flopping between which accent I'm using right now. Security. We'll go with the security. Aye. Right, what am I doing? We're gonna go this way first. This room's gonna be a pain, but I guess we're dealing with this. Whee. Ah. Right, yes, I need a drink. I have an idea. Stop using standard English or a Scots accent and just speak with an American Deep South accent. I'm not entirely sure I'd be able to do any American accent, let alone a Deep South one. Right, all I know, I'm struggling with my native language and trying to spell correctly in English. The sheer fact that I don't know whether we classify English or Scots as my native language because I literally grew up with both. I was taught them simultaneously. And the fact that I just struggle with writing. Although, be it, it's easier for me to write in English than it is for me to write in Scots. But I think that's just because of the fact that schools teach you how to write in English. So, well, both are your native language. Both are my native language then, okay. I have two native languages. No one says you can't have two. Oh god, the sheer quantity of Scots that have two native languages. So many of us speak both. Because English was pretty much forced on us. Wait, but at the same time, Latvia's grammar made by German dudes, so makes sense why I'm struggling. Well, I've heard people say that English is basically 3 languages in a trench coat. 3 languages may be an understatement, but multiple languages hidden in a trench coat for English language probably isn't too far off. Right, the gems are not in a box with a true statement. The statement on the blue box is as true as this statement. The gems are not in a box with a true statement. I think we're in the blue? No. No, it's in the black. It's in black. No! What? The gems are no in a box with a true statement. The statement on this box is as true as this statement. The gems are not in a box with a true statement. I don't know which one of these that was supposed to be. I've no idea. Oh, keys. Car keys. Wait, how? Oh no. So I haven't heard about Russian drones in Latvia yet. I know Poland had some. But either way, hoping that you don't have to deal with any of that. Latvia's in NATO, yeah. I know Article 4 has been invoked by 2 separate countries, but I can't remember what the second one. I know Poland's one of them, but I can't even mind what the other one is. Spare room! Spare room gets us to the foundation! It wasn't Latvia, I think it was Poland and Romania. Yeah, I did think that it wasn't Latvia, but I definitely knew Poland. There we are! We have a thing! We did a thing! Lever! Pull the lever! Where are we going? Where are we going? Where am I? Where am I? Oh, upgrade desk. Where am I? Where am I? Elevator? Door. Basement door. Use a key. Use the key. Wait, what do you mean no yet? The key doesn't fit? I've opened this and I can't get through the door! Right, we're going back up, I guess. I swear. Oh, I'm out of tea. Where's my water? If I'm out of tea, I'll start drinking some water. Where is my... There's... Oh, it's in here. It's in here. There we are. There we are. Wait. Okay, so we've unlocked a thing. I need more thinking in that. There we go. Oh, yes, oh geez, with me grabbing water just there, I was reminded of a thing I saw on somebody else's stream. I was rewatching a YouTube creator that I'm quite fond of, and I was just rewatching some of his streams, and I'd found a part in it that somebody in the chat had discovered the slang the Scots use for water, or more specifically tap water. And everyone was like amazed at this, and they're like, but it's just my kunsel juice, because we call tap water kunsel juice. And the sheer fact that me just grabbing water then now reminded me that like people aren't aware of kunsel juice. What? My tap water is called kunsel juice. We call it kunsel juice. Kunsel juice, I haven't heard it before. Well, how the hell do you even type that? Council juice. Yeah, kunsel juice. Where tap water is called... well, yeah. The tap water is called kunsel juice. We pay the council for our water. So it's council juice. Ah, dang. But it's not juice, it's what... We'll refer to anything you drink as juice. We refer to carbonated beverages as juice. I'm drinking diluted juice right now. Which, some people call this like cordial or something. Speaking of water, Scotland is really, the tap water is very nice. The tap water is good up here. It's a lot harsher than in England. I've only really, well, I say England. I've also tried the Welsh stuff. I have travelled around the UK a fair bit, but at least of the UK, the Scotland's had the best water for at least at the taps. So beer is juicy. Do you drink beer? Or is it beer? Beer is alcoholic. Although we would potentially call that a spicy juice. It hits the spots. I never feel the need to drink bottled water. I have bottled water, but that is mostly because if I do not have a drink physically beside me, I will forget to drink. So I have bottled water that lives in a drawer at my computer table. So is when I'm sat here doing stuff, I can just grab a bottle of water. Otherwise, I would just be using the tap. Jazzy loves the Welsh accent. It's the only British accent you like. You'll have Drago moving to Wales, so he can adopt the accent. I'm drinking it right now, and yeah, it's great. It is good. But it's like the sheer fact that people are unfamiliar with the term council juice throws me off. It's just like, what do you mean you don't understand council juice? But at the same time, it is just water. So I can see why people would just call it water. I have never played COD, so I do not know what that sounds like, unfortunately, Jazzy. I'd never heard of that, no. People not having heard the term council juice before. I need to know. Courtyard. I get extra doors with the courtyard. Oh, whoops. I'd like to be able to see chat. I need to not be clicking off stuff. There we are. By the way, additive for anybody learning a language, don't develop your own accent, it'll sound bad. Just copy someone else's way of speaking in that language. Right, so that's Denny, change your accent to fit the language. Copy somebody else's accent. Starboard! Oh dude, it's been a while. How you been? There's my keys. AP Gamer, I already have a European accent. It's Ben. Wait, like if you're learning English, find an English-speaking celebrity whose voice you like. Oh gosh. It's good, though you've been a bit busy. But I've been on a short break. Honest, breaks are good to take every once in a while, especially with how busy people generally are these days. Where is the beepy beep telling me their stuff? There's the beepy beep stuff. There is no law on voice plagiarism. I got a catering company keeping you busy, just waiting for the snow to start ploughing. Ah, dang. Yeah, that's the trouble with work. It keeps asking you to day stuff. Try one whose voice is common. No, people are gonna find it odd if your model is King Charles III. Well, I mean, certain parts of England, or more specifically London, you could absolutely... Oh, jeez! Raccoon... Thank you for the bits, That was loud. That legitimately made me jump. Oh, right. I need to figure out where we're going next. Oh... Or they're just gonna think you're upper class. I do know. I had a problem one day. This was going back years. I was still very much in high school at the time, so it's been quite some time since this happened. I was binge watching some English YouTuber at the time, and the following morning, I was speaking in probably one of the poshest English accents, and I could not stop for the entire day. It took me 24 hours to get my voice back to normal. I think it was just like I'd spent like 8 hours watching just this one dude. We'll go to the bedroom. It doesn't cost me anything for the bedroom, which could be good thing in some scenarios. Well, I mean, if you want anything to do with the royal family, it would probably be good to speak like them. It'd be nice if somebody could... That must have been... Every single one of my friends was taking the piss out of me that day. The lot of them. They all found it hilarious. And the sheer fact that I couldn't stop it either. No, wait, this direction. This is the direction I'm going. Right, not in super long poems. Right, let's go to the closet. I don't know what's going to be... Oh, there's another key. Well, a key is good. Especially given that I just lost a key opening this door. Oh god, my brain's just went with you saying about poems. I have an entire book full of Robert Burns poems. And I'm currently wondering if Robert Burns is old enough for me to legally stream the poems. Wait, tomorrow I'm gonna have to stay pretty much all day in uni. But after that it's gonna... Yes, the weekend. I think the Robert Burns poems would be out of copyright at this point. Because I know the copyright lasts for like 70 years after the person's died. At least within the UK. I don't know if the US is the same. But I know in the UK, copyright ends when the person's passed away. 70 years after the person passed away. And I think that would be long enough for Burns. A part of me kind of wants to just do like an actual Rabbi Burns stream on Burns Night. It's public domain, yes. The sheer fact that I have a book with all of them. I might even see if I can learn some of the music for that too. You can get copyright for reading poems. There is a potential for it. You can pretty much get copyright for anything these days. There's the key. There's the thing. What's this? Oh, we got a key. Oh! Multiple rooms. There is one thing I hate about the Scottish education system. Why do you force pupils to dance? I hate dancing. I hate it even more in a group. Right, so I at least know with Scottish children, because those that weren't born in Scotland, I did notice that there was a bit of a difference. But everybody born here, if they're forced to dance with a partner of the opposite gender, they hate it. But if the teacher just let you dance with your pals, everybody seemed to love the dancing because we were just throwing each other around the room. The amount of spinning that's in ceilidh dances. The amount of times I just about got launched across the room. I never quite had the strength. She's like, yeah, I personally hate in general. Wait, which? Ew. Which one do you want? I'll go corridor. I don't dance because I don't know how. I know several ceilidh dances. I'm probably no longer fit to do any of the dances, actually. They kind of require you to be able to stand. I'm not entirely sure how we would adapt ceilidh dancing to suit somebody in a wheelchair. Because that would probably be my best way of dancing, is if I'm in my wheelchair. Yeah, but doing it with the other gender multiplied the social anxiety. Upgraded your legs. I did not care for the ceilidh. I haven't went to one. I love ceilidhs. Just the dancing about. It's just a lot of fun. You're throwing everybody's getting thrown about the place. I'll help you stand up, don't worry. A couple of the dances I think you could get away with holding on to somebody to help you stand up, but there are several where you're passing partners about the place. So we'd have to have a pretty coordinated group of people for some of those. And even then there's at least like, no, would there even be what I think we'd need a very coordinated group of people if we're doing any of the ones where we're passing partners. I don't understand why society forces me to get out of my comfort zone. I mean, society's good at that. It's just good at that. I mean, of course, I'm typically the one getting myself out of my comfort zone. But it's an extroverted thing. I want to stay in the comfy zone. I like interacting with people. I mean, I'm very much extroverted. Oh yeah, I'll just swing you around the place. Yeah, we'll just spin. The sheer fact that all of the ceilidh dances have names, but the only one that I can actively remember the name of is the Gay Gordons. Where's the beeping? Like, I can't believe that the only one that I can remember the name of is the Gay Gordons. I can't remember the name of the rest of them. Well, AP's comfort zone is very narrow. Okay. Although I have a feeling the Gay Gordons is probably one of the few dances that, if somebody was capable of holding me up, I'd just need them to be able to hold me up. Right, 8. I need to do math now. What's this? What's this mean? What's this mean? I've started talking to one person in school, but can't to others, really, because they speak mostly Russian. Ah, that's not the best. What can I do? I don't know which I didn't ken what this is asking me. I'm not entirely sure what your really is directed at. It might be me, it might be Raccoon, at least in your class. Alright. I have no idea what this is asking me. Is that double it? Is it 8? No. For 12? No. Right, I am so lost on this one right now. I'm so lost. Right, doors, just progress. Progress. Rumpus room. We're going for the rumpus room. Coin. Where are the coin? Coinage. Right. Come on. No, right. What you got to tell me today?
As it was for I am awakened at the sound of a drum. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara.
The great Alzara.
And I suspect you wish me to look into your future.
What we got today?
Yes. The fog is clearing.
Shadowy figure.
I see a shadow in the doorway.
There's a bedroom behind him.
Silent footsteps in the hallways. An unlatched gate you did not open. A missing item you did not take. I see a young boy watched from afar. A young boy who once was brave,
Right, so that's me.
but now
We're being watched.
afraid.
What's this?
What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara. Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
We indeed were not home alone. Where is the... It looked like there was some kind of bookshelf. A dude was looking at us through here. What happened? Right, so this is mystery place that we can't get to right now. It's locked. Right, we'll try the den. Also locked. Where is the next door? Oh. Right. Where are we? Right, here is at least us back. Aye. We're back. We're pretty much back to the start. There we go. We are back to the start now. I guess we'll go the Great Hall since it at least doesn't use my stuff. That's also locked. All those doors are locked. Breaker box. When will we get jump scared? I have no idea. There's some sort of thing about a cabinet here. Right, it helps if I actually have... if I'm pressing the right buttons. I don't think it's a horror game. No, I don't think it is a horror game either. Wait, why is that? Excuse me. There we are. Now this has very much been presented to me as a puzzle game. Wait, not again, you switching from British to Scots accent in the middle of a sentence. I'm no consistent with it. I'm no used to speaking so heavily in Scots. The UK can't be a wait, I saw an article on the BBC about a gang of 14-year-old girls attacking shops with bullies doing nothing about it. The UK can't be a real country. Where in the UK though? Because honestly, if that happened in Scotland, I could 100% see that being the case. I could absolutely see that happening. Is there any keys or anything around here? There's no beepy beep. We're stuck. Why is the police no arresting them? Probably it's not worth their time. That's probably what it comes down to. It's just... They usually just get told off. France does have crime, but generally 14-year-old girls aren't the ones responsible for it. You'll get all age groups responsible for it in Scotland. I don't know about the rest of the UK, but at least in Scotland you can find them at all ages. And the police tend to act when it's reported. It's usually if the police are dating anything that involves children, it's usually they'll get them out of the space, they'll tell them no to date again, unless it is a repetitive action. But now multiple people around here know police officers just because of the amount of times they've gotten into trouble. But I mean, I have personally seen a whole fight break out in a store, because I was working it, and there was no police. The police just didn't show up. There were people hospitalized from this incident. Wait, also we're learning about the wearing, and he made a joke about a big black cable saying the BBC. The UK can't be real. Like how you're saying the UK can't be real even though you're in it. I completely forgot I was going to go to the shrine. Oh well. It's done now. We've moved on. Let's go see what this door gives us this time. All this is a simulation. It's all just a simulation. Oh, aye, there's the schoolhouse. Let's toss this in here. Can I... a spin? Oh! No, let's spin it back. Right, they're both open. Okay. Okay, that's good. That's good. They just need to be opened once. Maybe it's normal here, but it isn't normal in most first world countries, at least. Oh, I mean, a lot of people around here don't see any other options. They didn't see any other choice. Library. I need keys. I need a key for the basement. I've read pretty much all the books in here now, I think. Classroom. I didn't have any gems. Also, even when I was 14, I never considered attacking shops for fun. The amount of, oh gosh. I just played Kingdom Hearts of Iron 4 with... Oh, no, wait, why did I read Kingdom? Right, I just played Hearts of Iron 4 without hurting anyone. I mean, there probably is a good chunk of people that just play some sort of games now. But, wait, dang, I was about to say I love Kingdom of Hearts. I know, I don't even know where on earth, I don't know why my brain went there, because it just says Hearts of Iron. You're like, why did I add Kingdom in there? Brain's clearly doing well there. I want the classroom. I want the classroom. At least in school where I am, people just go across the road and smoke and all that. The police will drive by like they're doing nothing. Wait, my dyslexia would do for that. Yeah, exactly. You know, it probably is the dyslexia that caused me to do that, just randomly adding words that don't exist. I think the core cause is the issue that Nintendo isn't the lack of popularity for the 3DS and Nintendo. Yeah, Nintendo probably is somewhat to blame for that. But no, the only times I've seen the police actually do anything is when somebody is in danger. Somebody's actively in danger. Relay game. You're giving me nothing. Wait, I'm sure if they all had played Yokai Watch when they were younger, they'd be chill. Well, it probably doesn't help that so many of them weren't able to even get the consoles to play. Dang it. Dang, now I want to play Kingdom Hearts. Sorry. I think we've locked ourselves. No. Aye. I need to call it a day. I need to call it a day. Wait, Raccoon, you've never played any Nintendo games? have you not played Nintendo games? Save and continue. My brain's doing a really weird one with the switching between accents. Okay. Is this how do you... We never had Nintendo consoles. That seems bizarre to me. Did none of your friends have them either? The thing's still there, not even as a kid. Well, I figured if he said that we never had any Nintendo kids, then not even as younger. Well, look at the bright side. In other countries, young immigrants doing crime is seen as bad. But here, them doing crimes would be seen as them integrating really well to the culture. It depends on the crime. It really depends on the crime. Oh, which one do you... But same time, I am a 2008 kid, and not an 80s or 90s. Gee, my brain's glitching. If you're like, wait, you're 2008, 2008. What? My brain can't comprehend there being adults born after 2000. Wait, I had a DS, but it wasn't mine. It was my cousin's. And I would play it non-stop every time I spent the night over there. I think my first Nintendo console was the DS Lite. And I played that thing a lot. And we did have the Wii. The Wii U did do badly. I have a Wii U. But yeah, I have a Wii U for like the handful of games that I have that can only be played on there. I still call my Switch a DS. Oh no. I hope things have gotten better in that regard. You know what, observatory. But I know, like, we had a Wii, we had the DS's. My first Nintendo console was a Wii. I miss those good days. I still have a Wii. I have 10 drawers on my desk, and the majority of them are dedicated to different gaming devices. So one has my Switch, one has the DS, and it's stuff. One has my Wii, one has the Wii U, one has the Xbox, and another one has the PlayStation 3. I have several consoles. Multiple of them are technically hand-me-downs. I do love my Wii. I have played it several times on stream. I mean, a game I have already played twice on stream that I absolutely love is Job Island for the Wii. It's so dumb. I love it to pieces. It's my favourite game. Or at least one of my favourite games. I am noticing, since streaming, I have been realising, I have several favourite games. I seem to have favourite games per devices. Have you played the Rabbids game? I have played some Rabbids. I think I have like 3 different Rabbids games in this house. I've never completed a Rabbids game. We can maybe see about changing that. So now a PS2 motherboard is sitting in my room. Oh, yeah. Oh, we've gotten quite a few things there. Rabbids Go Home. I'm gonna need to check if I've got Rabbids Go Home. Let's go check. The thingy with games is not too far from me. Right. I loved Wii Sports Resort as a kid. I was violent with it. I do remember really enjoying the boxing in the Wii Sports though. Right, there we go. I have obtained my doodad of games. Right, do you have... What Rabbids games do you have? We're not playing Dewey's Adventure again. Dear God, that was awful to play. Craig! Craig's raiding the pond again! Welcome, raiders! How you doing, Craig? How's your stream been? Oh, Poppet's with us! Hi! We're currently going through my collection of Wii games to see if I have any Rabbids ones. There we go. Yeah. Did the stream do what it was supposed to? And shout out Craig. I couldn't see my chat. What do you mean you couldn't see your chat? Wait, it went well until my second screen broke. Oh no! That's not great. It is not great that your screen broke. It's nice being able to see chat. I have raving rabbits travel in time. I have that one. At least I'm fairly certain there's more. I just have Rayman raving rabbits. It was a scuff moment. I bet. Oh, gee, I have so many games. Why are these? These are falling out of their doodads. Oh wow! Rayman Raving Rabbids is really good too. Jeez, Raccoon throwing more bits at us. Oh, thank you, dude. Right, where is... I feel like there's a third one. I feel like I have 3 at least. But I am not finding this apparent third one. Okay. I wonder if it's perhaps on a different device. Because I somewhat remember playing a Rabbids game with the Xbox and the camera thingy that came with that. Right. Ooh, wait. I have no idea how I went into that rabbit hole though. I mean, I think I have a few of them because I had family that was a fan of the Rayman games. I've never finished a Rayman or a Rabbids game. Jesus, Raccoon, go bed. Sleep. Sleep is important. I imagine you have stuff to do in the morning. You love Rayman. I know that there's a fan remake of the original Rayman game. And I've watched... I believe I've watched the whole thing. I barely remember it. I know I've watched the whole thing, but I've never actually played it. But I was bad at platformers, so Mum played it for me. I have been somewhat tempted to try this this fan version of the Rayman games, because apparently it is better for some of the controls and things. Which direction do I want to go? Let's go to the gymnasium. Rayman Origins or the first one? The first one. The first one is hellish. Yeah, so there was a fan that remade the first one. The one that apparently was really, really bad to play with, and it was really difficult for people to get through. There's been a fan that remade it. If I'm remembering correctly, the person that remade it is called Rymony. And I can't remember which, but they're in some sort of European country. I'll need to check that out again. Because I have a feeling if I'm trying Rayman, I'd be better with that one, since it's a bit more forgiving. The fan remake is more forgiving. Ah, Poppet's collecting pebbles! Oh, and hydrates. Oh, jeez. Wait. Fun fact, Ubisoft come from a region of Brittany in France. Oh, right. The empty boxes both have two true statements. The blue box has a true statement. This box contains the gems. Right. Wait, no. What are the stuff you're surrounded? Is that the stuff I'm surrounded by? I'm plenty hydrated. Oh wait, the name is an acronym for Independent Breton Union Software. Oh. Right, this box contains the gems. The blue box has a true statement. The empty boxes both have true statements. This box contains the gems. I'm so confused as to which one I have to pick here. Wait, I would be more hydrated if water tastes good. I mean, I do have some diluted juice here that I've been using with my water. Just because it's nice to have some flavour to my water. I have the little portable ones so as they can easily be stored in my drawer with the water. Maybe I should permanently switch to squash is the other word for that. I'm just used to calling it diluting juice. No, that was the wrong one. I was just trying my luck. Wait. Wait, what I just said was a lie apparently? What do you mean it was a lie? You can add flavour to water with those flavour powders. Wait, why is that what diluting juice? Why is it called diluting juice? The squash. I don't know. I've always called it diluting juice. The only reason I'm aware of the words squash and cordial, squash has been an internet taught me that, and cordial was because I worked in hospitality for a while, and that was the word they used for it then. But I'm used to calling it diluting juice because you dilute the juice. You dilute it in water to get the juice. So everybody I know has just called it diluted juice. It makes sense. You dilute it to get the juice. Diluted juice. But I know the majority don't call it that. The sheer fact that I know the majority don't call it diluted juice. Wait, bruh, I thought you were saying diluted. Oh god, this will be the accent causing problems. Not gonna lie, squash / diluted juice doesn't taste particularly good. I think it depends on the diluted juice, because you can get, oh god, it's either bland or too sweet. No in between. I think there are hundreds of diluted. There's usually entire aisles of it in shops. Who's getting coins now? Oh, I've apparently won the jump game. But I have the little Robinson's Minis ones, the ones that are supposed to be you can put this in your pocket and travel with. Because it's much easier to store multiple flavours of this in my drawer with all the water than it is to get the big bottles. I'm just gonna call it looting just forever now. It's like diluted juice. The sheer fact that it's been misheard as looting juice. Well, I actually, oh yeah, you will need to sleep early now, since I'm being forced into being a participating member of society against my will. So bye. Have a good night. I hope you sleep well. Oh, there we go, we are indeed getting to go round. We just have, I mean, the words we're coming up with, because we don't call it Ben and Jerry's anymore. We call it Jen and Berries because of a mistake I made. I misspoke one day and now it's Jen and berries. Because apparently I can't speak proper. Wait, Bubble, I made chocolate milk. Do you want some, or are you lactose? I am both lactose intolerant and allergic to the protein. I think you might have told me you're lactose, but my brain is gaslighting me to saying you didn't. I did indeed. It was mentioned. I cannot have milk. The more that milk tries to kill me. It has currently been unsuccessful with this, but I would like it to continue being unsuccessful with this. Oh, yeah. The sheer fact I am both lactose intolerant and allergic to the protein within milk. So, like, really not good here. Diggy dig. Shovel! I'll make you some chocolate water then. I do have the plant-based milk alternatives that I typically use for my hot chocolate. And Cadbury do a hot chocolate powder that doesn't have milk in it. So I typically make that. I've got a brick. I don't need a brick. Very much a Cadbury coming to my rescue with my... Does it taste it? I like it. Because it is just the ordinary Cadbury hot chocolate that I think lots of people already drink. There will be a slight difference in taste depending on which milk alternative you use. Because I know the milk alternatives aren't quite as creamy as normal milk is. Okay, good. As long as you can do it. I very much enjoy my hot chockies. Hot chocolate is good. I will probably have another one before I go bed. But I very much enjoys them. It is I'm so glad that I can have my hot chockies. The sheer fact that we've talked about hot chockies so much that we have an emote for it. I think there's an emote for the hot chocolate. Oh wait, the emote for the hot chocolate might be one that's bit related. Because I know I was just trying to fill up the thingies. I don't taste the difference between the milks I've had in my life. Lucky you! I have tasted a difference between all of them. Thankfully, I have yet to come across a milk alternative that I don't like. I didn't always have the allergies to milk. Those decided to develop when I was 18. So I do remember having real cow's milk before in my life. Which direction am I going? We're going to go up. Which is why I know that the milk alternatives isn't quite as creamy as real milk. Coin. But I've very much gotten used to... I predominantly use soy milk just because it's the cheapest of the options. I suppose I'll go to the kitchen. I didn't want to have the chapel, but I guess we've not much of a choice. Always, because I'm gonna need to start getting some keys. Oh wait, I already have 4 keys. Well, I mean more keys. More keys is always better. Especially given that this door is locked. Library! Oh, there's a treasure map! Is it the same? Is it the same location? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we need to go this way to get to where the treasure is. I will say though, low-fat milk tastes better as a chocolate milk more than regular. That's the only time I taste the difference. Huh. I've tasted the difference in like multiple thing. Oh, the rotunda. I can't get the mailroom. This at least provides us handy stuff next time. Right. Through the doors. A bit of dead end. Dang. Call it a day. This is annoying. Wait, thanks for reminding me you're lactose. I don't want to kill you for real. I at least know currently if I accidentally consume milk, it won't quite kill me, but the more you test an allergy like that, the closer it will get to killing you. So, if I can avoid it... we'll make sure the milk doesn't get to kill me. I just wish I didn't have to argue with some doctors over that. Wait, yes, serious. I have argued with doctors over the fact that I am allergic to milk. Because they're usually like, you're not allergic, you'll have an intolerance. You're like, okay, you want to tell that to my lungs. That's my response every single time. You're like, you're not allergic. And you're like, you want to tell that to my lungs. They quickly shut up after I tell them that like my lungs are heavily affected by milk. But honestly, like, hospitals have been the worst place I've found for trying to give me milk. It's been awful. It's really bad. The hospital is like the one place I have to proceed with the most caution on my allergies. The only medication I should be proceeding with caution in a hospital with is my allergy to anti-inflammatories, given how common it is to give ibuprofen and similar drugs to a person there. Wait, they're doctors. How are they that bad? I know, it's not great. Oh, a wrench. Each time you craft a mechanical floor pan, you may permanently adjust its rarity. Okay. But yeah, I shouldn't be arguing with any doctors over my allergies. And for some reason, it's only the milk. It's only the milk allergy. Because the rest of my allergies, they've not questioned those. They've not tried to say they aren't a thing, just from hearing that I have the allergy. Hell, in fact, I get further questions if I have issues with other things because they're aware of comorbidities with some allergies. That's what I'm saying. They don't know your body, yeah, like I'm probably gonna know best whether I know I'm allergic to a thing. It was rather amusing the day that I was in a hospital and one of the catering staff just outright handed me a glass of milk in front of one of my family members. Said family member also has milk allergy. So like they just about tore one into that person. It's just like, are you trying to kill them? We're in a hospital. We're trying to walk out better, not worse. But just I don't know if the catering staff one is garbage communication, because I mentioned so many times that I'm allergic to milk. I've not had as many times that I've had to explain that I'm allergic to strawberries and watermelon and the other fruits that I am. But at least, like, the only time that, like, I've had anything else about my allergies was the last time that I spoke about my strawberry one. Apparently, if you have a strawberry allergy, there is a high likelihood you will also have a latex allergy. So it's understandable that medical staff, especially when you're about to go in for a surgery, would be concerned if you have a latex allergy. To my knowledge, I don't have an allergy to latex. And given that I wasn't informed of anything after that, I am going to assume that I do not have an allergy to latex. Unless they decided to just proceed with caution anyway and avoided it and just didn't let me know that that's what they did. Wait, if I was allergic to strawberries and watermelon, I'd die because I'm eating that. I was like, I'm also allergic to bananas and avocado. I know there's like a whole bunch of like pretty commonly eaten fruits. I have not investigated Dad's letter for any secrets. I don't think there's any secrets around here for Dad's letters. Nah. Dang, I know. I used to love eating all those fruit tea. The fact that I had to stop. Wait, did they ever prove he was the one that stole the Baron's mail? I don't know. I don't know. Dang, yeah. Your body hates you, apparently. It does. My body truly does hate me. It's just right falling apart. And it's falling apart before it's supposed to be falling apart. Apparently, I should have at bare minimum hit 30 before, like, my body started falling apart. I'm not 30 yet. I'm not too far off of 30 now, but, like, I've not hit 30 yet. The sheer fact that I've had somebody explain to me that the reason the reason that there are specific surgeons that specialize in young people's hips is because of how different they are before you're 30. But after you're 30, your hips start deteriorating. But no, not mine. Mine decided, nah, we're not giving you that long. We're going before then. We're going well before then. I was 23 when my body decided I weren't walking properly anymore. My skeleton is 80 years old. It's a fossil. I feel you on some points. It's bad. I wish my hips weren't as bad as they were. But honestly, I was born with garbage hips, so I was unfortunately mentally prepared for this. I don't know which of these to go for. We'll go the corridor. I don't need into the foundation right now. I don't think, at least. My skeleton says oaf with each step I take. Drafting studio. Select a new floor pan to permanently add to your estate's draft pool. We're absolutely going this thing. Whoa. In the drafting studio, you will be able to choose a brand new floor pan to permanently add to your draft pool. Permanent changes do not reset each day. Potential new floor plans. Wait, so we've got the clock tower. Tomorrow you will start with one key for each thingy room. You draft today. Wait, your hips just said open, never mind, and left. They did. The sheer fact that I'm currently waiting on a hip replacement. I am 27 and I am waiting on a hip replacement. My hips really did just say, oh, never mind. It'll be nice when I finally hear about that surgery. Some degree of movement should hopefully be back to me. Right, I should read what the rest of these things do. Right, whenever you draw Dove Cove while drafting, you may rotate floor plans. Dormitory. Each time you enter dormitory after drafting a room, gain 10. I don't know which of these I should go for. Let's go to clock tower just now. Oh. Hopefully it works out better for you. I'm hoping for some degree of relief. Unfortunately, we have also found out that I am hypermobile. And apparently, if you are hypermobile, the chances of a hip replacement making things as good as new as, you know, they'd hope with that kind of thing are much less likely. We have enough evidence that the surgeon's at least confident that I will get a reasonable amount of relief from this. Oh no, indeed. Oh no. So we're confident it will improve my life, but I will probably still have pain, unfortunately. So it was this surgeon that discovered I was hypermobile, because I'd mentioned to him, she's like, he asked about if I was hypermobile, and she's like, I don't know. I have been told some of my joints move more, or like my hip joints specifically move more than they're supposed to. Or that there's more movement to them than the doctors expected any time that I've been in with hip-related problems in the past. So he decided, right, we're gonna test you for hypermobility right now. So at least now I've been able to inform the family of that, hey, this is a thing you might need to keep an eye on. I'm not religious, but I'll pray for your hip surgery to work out the way it needs. Thank you. I do actually have people like in my life who are religious, who are already praying for things to be as swift and good as possible. It's really sweet of them to do that. I am personally pagan and don't really do the praying thing, but it's really sweet that like they clearly do. They want things to be better for me, and that's the only way they can think to do that. I'm an atheist as heck, and yeah, I still pray for you. Yep. Right, let's add this one to the floor plan. Right, you have successfully added a clock tower to your permanent pool. We now have a new room. Oh, spin! Oh, unlock. Oh, dang, I've no choice but to go to the gymnasium. I miss these conversations. They are good conversations. Today's been a very chatty stream. Everybody's been real chatty today. It's been delightful. Oh, gee, we're immediately going into the chapel, I suppose. I love it when chat's all chatty. Great, I like talking to people, so the chat being chatty is definitely a good thing for me, generally. Let's go to the ballroom. Oh, I can't go to the ballroom. I need gems for the ballroom. Storeroom. Storeroom. Use the key. Wait, every time I see you're live, it's either missed it or the notification is buried. Oh no. I do start streaming at the same time each time. I was going to say every day, but it's not every day anymore. Because I've been exhausting myself with the previous schedule. At least with everything else going on in my life, I was exhausting myself with the previous schedule. So I know the streams start at 9 British time. British time changes depending on what time of year. I can't remember if we're BST or GMT right now. So 9 o'clock British time. And it's Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays. And that is pretty consistent. And if I'm not streaming, I usually put it in my Discord. Right, the gems are in the blue box. The gems are in a box next to this box. The gems are in this box. Wait, I think it'll be the black one. Right, I missed it because my ADHD always forgets to check Twitch. There we go, I actually got it right this time! I can if there's so many notifications, I can just completely not register it either. Boiler room? No, spare room. Hi, let's go. Oh. Alright, we're going back. We're going back. We have no coins. Oh, that's the door I can't go through. How far back do I need to go? Oh, here. Here is the next available door. You know what? Redraw the floor plans. That was not the best idea. I still need to make your fan art. I'm just burnt. Honestly, that's fair enough. Wait, what? Oh. I think I want to make this commonplace. I do know I've had some fan art made by, or well, I think technically it classes as fan art made by Poppy and ASMR Pudding from Art Fight. I drew a couple of their things as well. Art Fight was quite fun. We had an entire month where we were just drawing other people's things and throwing them at each other. I should see about finding those again. Those were some good drawings. But I know Pudding drew Pudding drew Puddles, our little seahorse friend. And Poppet drew me. Right, it's set up experiment. Right. I don't want to lose steps. For each bedroom you draft after your second immediately. I could immediately set my steps to 40. Gain 3 gold for each red room in your house. Add 3 aquariums to... You know what, let's just have our steps be 40. We'll have our steps be 40. Yeah, start experiment. There we go. Experiment was successful. I have many more steps now. I need to figure out how to Discord so I can finally get on your Discord server. It's never let me in. What do you mean by it's never let you in? Is this a... wait. What I am confused if is it not letting you into my Discord or is it just not letting you into Discord in general? Let's see if I throw that in there, does it give? Why did that not go to Twitch? It went to YouTube, but it didn't go to Twitch. Oh wait, it helps if I actually do the command correctly. It's exclamation mark. There we go. Hopefully that link functions. I have had issues with the link saying it's invalid before. We're not calling it a day. We're going to resume this day. Indeed, if it doesn't work, I'll poke around it again after the stream, because that... I wish for that link to be functional. That link being functional would be a fabulous thing. I can't get that way. Right, straight across here. Yeah, let's go this. What are you giving me this time? It's giving me box. I don't want a box. I don't want a box. Oops. Give myself some extra steps. Is there anything? There's a key! I needed a key. Pantry. The pantry. So I do know I occasionally post stuff in the Discord with like whatever projects I've been working on. I do have another crochet project that I need to post in there with you guys. I finished another one. It went so much smoother. You're in! Wonderful! You've made it in. I'm glad that link works. The bedroom. Finally, you're in the Discord. Yeah, the Discord also notifies of the streams. I don't want to open that right now. There's a music room. I can get the music room. What kind of key is this? The key to the secret garden. Wait. There is a secret garden. Right, it did say that there was a minor and a major key. Where's the other key? Where's the generic key? There's the generic key. No. Right. Find here within these first sung words sung the key you seek in major tongue, but half the sheets are missing from the four you hold, the rest far flung. A half note held is quite the pun. Wait, I can finally get those emote dimensions I need to make... Oh, yes! The emote dimensions. I've been meaning to send those to Drago since I didn't have you on Discord. Because I could easily pull them up on my iPad. Wait, among the sea tethered symphony, the message hidden beneath the keys, in bold words sung by you and me, the fractured note, an urgent plea, in bold words sung, I do repeat. The ones of you who oft assume. I'm physically struggling to see these words. You know what? Soon. After soon. After soon, okay. That you alone can solve this tune are likely going to get your due, and all the range that will ensue while working on this simple cue. White pages lined with melodies, to hide the words we've come to seek. And from our choice among all these, we write down one that seems to be the loudest type with ink that bleeds. Well, that's interesting. Wait, holy perils, your accent does go back and forth. I heard British for 2 seconds, then Scots for 5, and then back. Yeah! Usually when my brain is a bit more together, it's pretty consistently British. Library. Oh, the accent's really bad for switching between right now. And I think that's just that sometimes my brain is a bit more coherent, so it goes back to filtering the Scots out, and then it just runs away from me again, and then we're back to Scots. I'm not going in the Chamber of Mirrors, that's effectively a dead end. Right, billiard room. But very much a flippy flop with accent. Flippy flop with language. I don't know what this square means. No. I love it, don't worry. Use special key. Secret garden. I want to go to the secret garden. Wait, do you mean the key doesn't fit? I need to find a specific location for this key. We'll get the study just now. Apple. Oh, this. Ah, right. Okay, so we're gonna try and get back up to this spare room. I don't know. I have 42 steps. Right, I should be fine to get myself back up there then. Oh, I could also go to the oh wait, no, I can't do the foundation because I need a key card for that. That's why I'm not there. The amount of walking. No. Okay, then we'll use an ordinary key. We can finally get the full experience of the dining room. And meal. Oh. Today's main course, lemon glazed salmon. Char-broiled Cajun spiced salmon, lemon butter sauce served over spinach leaf. 20 steps plus an additional. I don't have an aquarium. I don't think I'm getting an aquarium. Let's have dinner. We'll have dinner. Oh. The observatory. Oh wait, I don't have the thingies for the observatory. Well, you know what? We'll gather our. We'll freeze our stuff. We'll freeze the stuff. I can see why I don't have a house like this. My forgetful self would get lost and have a panic attack. You know what? Yeah, I'd probably be the same. I feel like we can defrost the freezer, but I don't know how we defrost the freezer. I just suspect that that's a thing we can do. What kind of mansion is that? I have no idea. Bizarre one. One that's trying to trick us. I need to go through both this. This is... Yeah. Right, I'm gonna go down. I want to see if this key I have is for down here. Very bizarre. It is indeed a very bizarre house. Our uncle, our dear uncle, was very fond of puzzles. Can I use the special key here? Dang. It doesn't fit here either. Alright, so if we go back up, we're there. Right, we'll go to that like one last door and see if we can gain any more information. At least we're actually learning stuff today. I don't really feel like we're much further forward, but we've learned stuff. We've unlocked this elevator. We can get to the basement. I have diggy spots. I can't dig the diggy spots. This way. I want to go back to the beginning. We're here. Coat check. I hope there's nothing horrific in the basement. I hope so too. Check in item. Secret key. Thank you. I have checked in the secret key. That will break your family friendly rule. I hope not, given that Twitch didn't flag this as dodgy content. Because it flagged one of the Deponia games as dodgy content. Even though I wouldn't have inherently thought it was. I did start understanding why Twitch flagged it as dodgy content. The Deponia game in particular that it was flagging did have like some talk about drugs and whatnot in it, and that is the only thing I'm actively remembering right now. I think there was also some nudity. Yes, there was some nudity as well. Not that you could actually see anything, it was all censored. But you know, Twitch is gonna be cautious. Oh, I'm so sorry. Right, yes, we're now at the point that we call it a day. East Wing favored. Well, there's only so much I can do if you give me dead ends. I found 2 new rooms. What were the 2 new rooms? I know the drafting studio was one, so I've never been there before. Oh wait, there was also the music room. Oh yeah, it is late for me. You know what? Yeah, I should probably, yeah. There's like 20 minutes left. I'm gonna save and quit here because I don't think we're getting through another game. Or another day. Another day. we'll probably be back to this game on Saturday unless people decide they want to do games together. Because I know occasionally we do collabs on Saturdays. But as I am aware of right now, we have nothing planned. There we are. Game is all saved. We have at least learned a thing. And we put away that key. That key's probably going to live in there for a while. But yeah, given that we have 20 minutes till midnight, I should probably head off. I hope everybody has a good day, night, sleep, whatever it is you have ahead of you. I'm gonna look for that fan art in the server. It'll be in the general chat somewhere. I should probably have a channel where I can just throw the art and stuff. Anyway, I will see you all again next time. Bye bye.